founder, our lovely Dr. Ruja. 1, 2, 3. Applause, please.
It's really a pleasure for me to be here 1.5 years after we launched our cryptocurrency OneCoin.
She sold the world a dream and vanished without a trace. Ruja Ignatova, self-proclaimed crypto visionary. A woman who promised to change the financial system forever and walked off with billions. Before Bitcoin took over Wall Street and crypto went mainstream, a mysterious woman promised to revolutionize money and disappeared with billions. This is the dark truth behind OneCoin, the so-called Bitcoin killer that turned out to be one of the biggest financial scams in history. If you're into crypto crime, Ponzi schemes, and the global power players who manipulate the system, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This is the ledger, where we track money, power, and the shadows in between. In 2017, she boarded a Ryanair flight from Sofia to Athens. Since then, nothing. No passport activity. No confirmed sightings. Just theories. Whispers.
Nobody can compare to us. This coin is going to be #1 worldwide. We will be the biggest out there and we will write history. I believe what makes us different is our vision. We are more than just one coin.
And bodies, OneCoin wasn't just a scam. It was an empire. Backed by charisma, lies, and a global web of shell companies. People bought in, and when they tried to cash out, they realized the money was never there. From Europe to Asia, Africa to the Americas, millions invested. Some poured in their life savings. OneCoin took in over $4 billion, at the center. Ruja. Brilliant, manipulative, and untouchable. But to understand what happened to her, you have to understand who she was running with, in Bulgaria. Everyone knows the name a.k.a. Few say it out loud. a.k.a. is the ghost who runs Bulgaria's underworld. Former drug trafficker turned shadowy kingpin. A man so powerful, you don't speak to him, he speaks through others. And if you ignore him, you disappear. a.k.a. is the capo di tutti capi. The head of everything. And from what I've seen, he was close to Ruja. Very close. At her daughter's christening, a 3-day luxury blowout, rumors say a.k.a. was the godfather. Europol files connect Ruja to his family. One strange property deal stands out. Ruja bought land from a.k.a.'s partner for millions. Land that was previously worthless, and his brother-in-law. He ran a company tied to OneCoin. Financial fingerprints. Everywhere. October 25, 2017. Ruja vanishes. She lands in Athens, then vanishes from Earth. No camera footage. No customs records. Not even whispers. Frank Schneider, her fixer, the man behind the curtain, claims she had no choice. Frank said, "She told me, there will be a raid. My people want me out." She said she had to go.
A negative connotation, because it actually means doing something a bit sleazy. Sorts of problems from my own sources, that Gilbert, our mentor, her lover, was actually an informant, and he was an instrument of the US to grab her and get her to the US, and she wanted to turn this around and get him and grab him and use her contacts to end him up in some miserable situation in Bulgaria.
Trust between us currently is not there. You lied to me on so many things on the personal level.
OneCoin and with Ruja ended brutally on the 25th of October 2017, when from that day onwards Ruja was no longer to be. They were crooks, gangsters.
But who? Because you said you identified them.
Yes. No, I'm not going to tell you who, because I have a family and I have kids and I have a wife and security reasons too. So I'm not, this is real serious organized crime. It's to do with purely serious money trafficking. This is real serious organized crime.
Ponzi schemes in history, peddling a fake cryptocurrency called OneCoin and raking in billions of dollars. A fugitive who allegedly masterminded a vast worldwide fraud scheme is being added to the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. Now, Ignatova was always worried about law enforcement and did the best she could to avoid detection.
So starting today, we're offering a $100,000 reward for information that leads to her arrest.
Ruja Ignatova is added to the FBI's top 10 most wanted. $100,000 reward for information leading to her arrest, but tips go nowhere. A bar in Athens. A yacht off the Virgin Islands. A beach club in Dubai. All dead ends. Then comes the bombshell. A criminal named Kuro says Taki had Ruja killed. According to a leaked police file, Taki's brother-in-law drunkenly confessed Ruja was murdered on a yacht in the Ionian Sea. Her body, dismembered, dumped, it's unverified. But chilling. Taki knew Ruja had secrets. And in the underworld, secrets get people killed, soon after handing over the documents. Kuro was assassinated in South Africa. Execution style. Along with his wife, housekeeper, and bodyguard, a message. One loud, bloody message, 2 other high-profile gangsters murdered. Another vanishes. Is this revenge? Or a cleanup operation, another shooting? Headshot. 20 meters away. In broad daylight, some believe Ruja was part of the cleanup. One of the liabilities. One who knew too much. Her homes are now occupied by Taki's people. Her billions. Still missing, and Frank? He vanished too. Gone on the run, just like his boss. So what really happened to Ruja Ignatova? Was she just a scammer? Or was she laundering money for the mafia? Did she flee? Or was she erased? People are scared. I'm scared. But I know Taki had something to do with this. No body. No crime. But one thing is certain, everyone who got close to the truth either vanished, went to prison, or ended up dead. OneCoin wasn't just a scam, it was a global warning. And Ruja Ignatova? She's either in hiding, protected by powerful allies. Or she paid the ultimate price. What do you think happened to the crypto queen? Drop your theory in the comments, and if you found this story gripping, like, subscribe, and check out our other exposés on crypto frauds and financial cover-ups. This is the ledger, because every shadow has a source, and every dollar has a trail. Ruja Ignatova, the queen who played with kings. And vanished. Still missing. Still wanted.